Namaste ma'am, this is Apeksha from 6th B. Today going to explain the friendly mongoose from the Pact with the Sun textbook. Page number 4. So let's start. Once a farmer and his wife lived in a village with their small son. They loved him very much. We must have a pet, the farmer said to his wife one day. When our son grows up, he will need a companion. This pet will be our son's companion. His wife liked the idea. So one farmer with his wife and a small baby was living in a village. So one they loved their baby too much. And one day what happened? The farmer said to his wife, "We need to have a pet. He will be our son's companion. When he will grow up, the pet and the baby both will be friends." And his wife liked the idea. One evening, the farmer brought with him a tiny mongoose. "It's a baby mongoose," said the wife, "but will soon fully grow up. He will be a friend to our son." So one evening what happened? The farmer came to home with a tiny mongoose. His wife said that it's a baby mongoose. The farmer said that he will become fastly grown up, fully grown up, and he will be a son's friend. Both the baby and the mongoose grew. In 5 or 6 months, the mongoose had grown to its full size. A lovely animal with 2 shining black eyes and a bushy tail. The farmer's son was still a baby in a cradle, sleeping and crying alternately. Both the mongoose and the baby grew. The mongoose he was fully grown up. He was having 2 shining eyes and a bushy tail. But the baby, he was still a small baby, crying, sleeping, and he was sleeping, crying alternately. And then one day, the farmer's wife wanted to go to the market. She fed the baby and rocked him to sleep in his little cradle. Picking up the basket, said to her husband, "I am of the bazaar. The baby is sleeping. Keep an eye on him. Frankly, I don't like to leave the child alone with the mongoose." "You needn't be afraid," said the farmer. "The mongoose is a friendly animal. It's as sweet as a baby, and they are the best friend, you know." Then the farmer said to her wife that you no need to worry. You go to the bazaar. The baby and the mongoose are best friend. The mongoose is very sweet like our baby. The wife went away, and the farmer, having nothing to do in the house, decided to go out and take a look at his fields not far away. He ran into some friends on the way back and didn't return for quite some time. So what happened? His wife went to the market, and the farmer was alone. He was getting bored, so he decided to go to his field to look. And then while coming back, he found some friends. Then he was chatting with them, and too much long time he didn't come home. The farmer's wife finished her shopping and came back home with a basket full of groceries. She saw the mongoose sitting outside as if waiting for her. On seeing her, he ran to welcome her and was customary. The farmer's wife took one look at the mongoose and screamed, "Blood!" she cried. The face and paw of the mongoose was stained with blood. So after then the farmer's wife finished her shopping. She was having a basket full of groceries in her hand. And then what happened? And the mongoose was sitting there. When the mongoose saw his farmer's wife, then he ran to welcome him. He ran to welcome her, and then when she took a look at the mongoose, she saw that his face and the paw was full of blood. And then she shouted, she screamed, "Blood, blood!" She cried. "You wicked animal! You have killed my baby!" She screamed hastily. She was blind with rage and with all her strength brought down the heavy basket full of groceries on the blood stream mongoose and ran inside to the child's cradle. So then what happened is she said that, "You wicked animal, you killed my baby," and she threw the basket full of groceries on him, and then she ran inside to check. He was fast asleep, but on the floor lay a black snake, torn and bleeding. In a flash, she realized what had happened. She ran out looking for the mongoose. "Oh, you saved my child! You killed the snake! What have I done?" she cried, touching the mongoose, who lay dead and still. So then what happened? She ran inside and saw the baby. The baby was sleeping, and when she saw down the floor, she saw a black big snake. And then she ran out and said to the mongoose, "You saved my child. You have killed the snake." Then the lady realized. Then the lady realized, and the mongoose was dead. Unaware of her sobbing, the farmer's wife, who had acted hastily and rashly, started clawing at the dead mongoose. Then she heard the baby crying. Wiping her tears, she went in to feed him. So then she realized what she had done, and then she heard the sound of the baby crying. Then she wiped her tears, and then she went into the house and fed the baby. So this was the story of the friendly mongoose. Now let us see the moral of the story. So the moral of the story is, think before you act. Because the lady didn't see that what the baby is dead or not, she threw the basket on the mongoose and ran inside, but the baby was nice. That is why if she didn't put the basket throw the basket on the mongoose, then the mongoose wouldn't be dead. That is why the moral of the story is, think before you act. Thank you.